Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about the quad relationship that involved Peru, Annie, and TUBABA and Sumbo. I don't want to post Sumbo's picture because she's actually not in the mix right now. She's off their drama and all that. You see, earlier today somebody said if Annie has a million haters, TUBABA is one of them. If she has 1,000 haters, TUBABA is still one of them. If she has one one hater, it's TUBABA. If Annie has zero haters, it means TUBABA has left this world. If the world is against Annie, then TUBABA is with the world. Honestly, when I saw this tweet, I started laughing because I was like, this is rather harsh now. This is this lady's husband. You guys should just take it easy. It's not that deep. But my people, I now stumbled on this post earlier today and I was like, oh my goodness, now I get where this person was actually coming from. This is intense. Someone said, I am just reminiscing on how Baba proposed to Annie that year. A lot of people don't know this, but they were actually not together that period. Like the relationship has always been off and on, and that period they were off. Pero was pregnant and had just quarreled with Two Face. He came back to Nigeria, and on that Valentine's Day, he called her and asked if she had any plans. And by called her, I mean as the person talking about Annie, she said no, that she's at home chilling. That was how he told her to come out for hangout, and the next thing she saw was a ring. She was so confused, and in the drama she started crying like someone that hasn't really spoken to you or had any deep discussion in a while just came and gave you ring. The gag is that the ring was for Pero, but due to the quarrel, he decided to go and propose to Annie. You guys don't even know the half of it. Crazy things are happening. The person continued. So when you see Pero being petty and inserting herself in the drama, try and visualize how shocking the news of the Valentine proposal must have been for her, because this is a man she was definitely together with at that point, and in a fit of quarrel he goes and proposes to someone else. Man, Baba is a riot. It's just a crazy man. This, and so somebody now sent a DM. This guy is a fool. What? And I remember back then when Annie was first pregnant. That time Pero and Two Face were together, and Annie was the side chick. Pero sent people to beat her up. She lost the pregnancy. People think Annie and Two Face were together for a stretch. That's the misconception. They were on and off. Pero na Agbero. What they don't know is that the guy moved on severally, but Annie refused to detach while he was in a full relationship with others. She just latched on. She was and is still obsessed with his superstardom. It's nothing about her first boyfriend. Who no get first boyfriend? He lived with Sumbo in Yaba. Sumbo is one of Two-Face baby mamas, the lady who has twin boys with him, but she's presently married with a child to someone else. So Two-Face had introduction with Sumbo. Sumbo was the one that left him. Sumbo was the one that left him when he traveled. She packed her bags and her boys and went to she traveled abroad when he went for a show. Two-Face had intro with Peru as a proper introduction with Ashwebi, because he was cheating so much. Two-Face left Annie since Annie refused to leave him. After they beat Belle comot for your body and the guy didn't even defend you, still go. I will never understand though. That's another misconception. Then also another misconception is that people believe she hasn't ever been romantically involved with any other man than Two-Face. That Two-Face is her first and only. Laugh out loud. I laugh in ignorance. Kids. She saw Two-Face with kids and she puts her head in. Even the Pero is something else. So the Agbero woman was with Bashirun. Pero was actually married before she got pregnant for Two-Face. Both ladies want fame. The sensible one is Jen Tetula. Tola's gist is for another day. I mean, Tola is an ex-Miss Nigeria beauty queen, but she's presently a pastor. She has become a born again. She even changed her name. I can't remember that strange name she answers. She's on Instagram. She now owns a church, does not do makeup, hair. She has changed so much. So this is the story. You need to read through for yourself. Someone that had to ask, you can imagine now, listen to this parts. Listen just to tell you how much of an unserious human being TUBABA is. Like he proper had no plans. He had no plans to marry Annie. Someone that had to ask his friends who should he propose to, and then made a decision based on their recommendation. He needs real chain. They told him Annie would give him wahala and Pero will worry him. That's why when Annie gives him wahala, he disappears for days and weeks without telling her where he's going, because that's not what he was told the marriage would be like. I am sure he can never say no to any lady as he is. He can never imagine you can never imagine the flock of ladies that will be flocking around him. See, yeah, this TUBABA is a problem. This guy is a problem. What is wrong with him? Like, he lacks self-control. It's so crazy. Oh, so someone else asked, have you watched Young Young Famous in Africa? There's a bit that bothered me about reading this now. The part where Zari called Innocent aside to talk to him and told him his wife was asking how they knew each other. His response was, "You want to mess with her head?" And he was laughing. There is no defense, no protection, no annoyance. It's like he wanted to be part of the game of terrorizing her. So sad. That is who he is, an empty man. Actually, I also stated that too. Like, when Zari did that, I expected him to, like, no, don't say that about my woman. But the moment he started saying, "Do you want to mess with her?" I was like, look at this man. Oh. So you enjoy seeing this lady traumatized. It's only God that will help punish her at this point. Annie actually got pregnant in the period when Two-Face and Pero were together. Their triangle relationship is so messy. A whole mess. Pero lived with Sumbo. So this is the gist for now. Like, it's a whole lot. Even Ubi came up in the whole wahala. What I want to know is this Ayari of a man. Why does he keep doing that? Like, he keeps intruding. You introduce this person, you beg Lillian to accept Ubi, you say you call Ababio to beg Annie. Like, what's the meaning of that? Begging people, like what? Like, what's his problem? Is he done settling his family issues? Why is he doing that? It's very wrong. It's crazy. I don't like that. It's very bad. So I hope you have seen the screenshots. So, and okay, this person continue. Anyari brings them to worry. Nadia take here would be beating Lillian the first time she called off the wedding. Let me not derail. Back to Annie and Two-Face. Two-Face actually told Ayari that he was ready to settle, and Ayari asked him with whom. He said between the three of them, he loved Annie and Sumbo the most. Ayari now said, what of Peru? He said if he wants to be honest, she's out of it, she's controlling her stuff. Ayari then asked between Annie and Sumbo who suits his lifestyle, who will give him peace. And Two-Face explained that Annie understands his lifestyle and can fit him, but Sumbo was very churchy. Mind you, by this time, we really didn't know much about Shumbo. Oh, God, I don't know how to pronounce this. Or if she was assumed pregnant. Blah, 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 blah. Two-Face confirmed that he made Annie keep their first child because he felt that would bring them close. But he said he wasn't into entertainment. Sumbo was perfect behavior, life with God. And he said if he weren't into entertainment, Sumbo was perfect behavior, life with God and everything. By the time he wasn't dating Sumbo, no Annie, and has actually been begging on the side once, but she had for real moved on saying she wanted stability. Anyari said if it means him calling Ababio to speak with Annie, he will. People gathered beg her, even after the engagement, she still wanted assurance because he had hurt her a lot. Anyari joined people when still beg Lillian when she called her. This Anyari is a nuisance. Sumpo left the relationship herself. Two-Face said it that day and he said he didn't even bother asking her to come back because he understood clearly they weren't on the same energy. So my people, now the gist carry me come, so that's the gist. That's this. Now you can see truly Two-Face is bad vibes. Nah, he's unhinged. May God help Annie.